Hey y'all, welcome back to the Cain Way. It's me, Cain. I just got out the shower. I just washed my hair. And I'm just like, let me go ahead and do myself a twist out and just chop it up with you guys for a little bit. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do my review over Basketball Wives Season 8, Episode 4. So I can pretty much just hop right on into it. So it pretty much it starts off by finishing the OG versus Kristen ordeal. It's pretty much over. Evelyn's gathering her things. Everybody's still in Kristen's corner. Kristen calls her husband. She's crying. She's complaining. She can't take it. She can't believe it. You know, the same old thing that we've been seeing with Kristen. Um, Cece starts crying, saying that Thomas is Byron's son, even though it's not biological. It's not a family. It's not that big of a secret. It's not that big of a deal. Cece's missing the point because it was used as a weapon. No, it's not that big of a deal, but it was used as a weapon. And me personally, I wouldn't have took it no type of way. But you know, everybody's different, and given the circumstances, any little thing could, you know, make a bitch go in. So at the end of the day, who cares and who knows? Next we see Shawnee and Miles. Miles is fucking fine. He fine as fuck. I like his little awkward swag. I like his hair. I like his height. I like his complexion. I love chocolate dudes. I think it is the most beautiful thing on the planet. But burglaries have been going on in Shawnee's neighborhood. She caught a guy trying to break in. So she's just pretty much making sure that all her windows is locked, all of her cameras are working, and everything is good. And her youngest son is getting ready to turn 16, and he's the man of the house because Shawnee's single. She's not dating that little fine young tenderoni any longer, which I found to be crazy because she flaunted him around like some type of snack for the first few seasons. Hmm. She can't with the criminals. She's planning on moving. Good for you, girl, because you got young kids. Your two oldest live together. They out the house. So, yeah, you need to go focus and get something safer for your three young children. Kudos to Shawnee. Next, we see Cece and Byron chit-chatting. Cece tells Byron everything that happened at Evelyn's event. And he basically just feels like, I mean, yeah, that's the truth, but Thomas is my son. Like, I've raised him since he was 2 years old. Like, that's my motherfucking child, period, point blank. And I respect that. I understand that. That's some real ass shit. And LG just, at the end of the day, needs to stay in her lane. Like, bitch, that wasn't even no good comeback. Like, that wasn't even nothing to just go in on like that. Um, Kristen talks to Thomas, tells him what happened. He's upset. He's blaming the dad right along with Kristen. He feels like the dad can really end it if he just comes and talks to them. But the dad ain't budging. The dad could honestly give a fuck less. Like, the daddy don't give no fucks, period. Next we see OG, Jackie. Before I get into that scene, it's still like Kristen is still putting all the blame on Cece. Cece cannot control that grown ass man who's got years on her. Like Cece about 50, I know Byron about 60, 70. Like damn, that's a grown ass man who's been here long enough to have feelings, emotions, and that man he ain't trying to fuck with y'all. Take it for what it is. Take it for what it is, Kristen, and go on about your day, bitch. I'm getting sick of you. Damn. Anywho, next we see OG, Jackie, and Tammy. Tammy looks really, really cute here. They discuss the situation. Tammy's really not feeling the way that it was brought to her because OG and Jackie are making it seem like these girls just attacked her. It was like 6 against 1 just because she had spilled a little tea. And Tammy's like, hell no, I'm not feeling with that. But I think Tammy is just reaching. I think Tammy just wants to make herself relevant. Because this ain't got shit to do with Tammy. And Tammy and OG ain't that motherfucking cool. Like, stop. OG gets emotional because she feels like Kristen has said something about her fiance as well, which they blurred out. I want to know what the fuck Kristen said because OG is just crying and saying she's been going through a lot and she's trying to move forward and yada yada yada, and it's just I don't know. It's just it's like a misunderstanding, but it's not at the same time. If that makes sense. Um, 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 Kirsten in Malaysia, in London, and some girl named Vanessa. They're all shoe shopping. They basically tell London about the entire situation with CC at Evelyn's event and with OG and everything that went down. London crying, girl. This bitch really want her camera time. First of all, you get in the middle of this shit. Go talk to y'all daddy. Go talk to y'all daddy. If y'all this hurt and confused and confungled by his bitch, go talk to y'all daddy. Cause that's who owe y'all the loyalty. Hell. It was just a whack ass scene. And then she goes on to say why she's telling Kristen, the enemy, Tammy doesn't understand why. I'm sorry, not Shani doesn't understand why Kristen, I'm sorry, why Cece is telling motherfucking me OGT about her enemy Kristen. Like, that's messy and that's shady. Next we see Tammy, Jackie, and Shani and OG. They meet up. Shani explains her side to OG and lets OG know that, look, I really ain't got no issue with you, but I just thought that was fucked up. Cece don't like Kristen, so she using you to spill all the beans and spill all the dirt. You need to be smarter. You need to think before you just be doing. OG is like, whatever. She kind of receives it. OG says that she was attacked at the end of the day, but she's working on herself. Shani tells Tammy that it wasn't 6 versus 1 thing. Tammy apologizes to Jackie for calling her fake when her and OG all had sat down in the previous scene because Tammy felt like Jackie was being fake and didn't have OG's side. And Tammy is just like, bitch, I'm a real ass bitch. I'm sorry, Jackie's like, bitch, I'm a real ass bitch. Like, I fucks with OG and I do what I do. Like, I don't get in other people's shit. Like, Jackie is not being the old Jackie. Jackie has matured and moved forward. Period. She then invites all the ladies to the brunch. Tammy does, and she let them know that Evelyn is not invited. Evelyn won't be there. Next, we see Phoebe in the studio. She got a little something. She working on her bars. Evelyn and Shani, they go kiki with her. She wants to basically boss up. Phoebe's storyline is she's inspired by Evelyn and Shani. She says that they worked hard for some things that they didn't have to do without a man. Shani lets her know her fame and fortune really came after she got divorced. But we all know Evelyn has always had a man in the league who pretty much gave her a coin and took care of her. So she really was quiet at that point. Did y'all clock that? Because I did. Phoebe, they give her some advice. It was a really nice scene. I really, really loved it. Phoebe also lets them know that she's not really feeling OG. Allegedly, well, not allegedly because we saw it, but at the love event that Shani had for her son, OG, ugly face, when Phoebe was talking about her baby father, I think she said Lance Stevenson or somebody like that, was the father of her child, and what's name was like, oh, you don't have a gag order? Like she's some random hooker hoe over here that's like, you know, disrespecting or doing something crazy. I don't know. It was weird. And I did not like it. So, we'll see what Phoebe's going to do with that and take that. OG is just really overstepping her boundaries. Girl, where's Kwame? Kwame probably don't want no manly looking bitch. He's probably on to bigger and better things, honey. Anyway, we get to the scene with Tammy brunch. Tammy looks really good here as well. I'm proud of Tammy for pushing on through. She's giving me what I need in these last 2 scenes. Jackie's there, Malaysia's there, OG's there, Kristen comes, Vanessa comes, Phoebe comes. Phoebe looks super, super cute and sexy. Love her look, love her makeup. Cece and Shani, yeah, pretty much all the girls are there. They pretty much go into the discussion about every motherfucking thing, and OG and Kristen discuss their issues. They just weren't seeing eye to eye, and they end up apologizing to one another, and they move forward. Cece and Kristen, they go at it. Kristen just feels like, damn, you should, even if it was just normal conversation, like, why is y'all even bringing that up to OG and Kwame about who his real dad is? And my whole thing is, girl, that's a grown ass man, it's a grown ass couple. They can talk about what they want to talk about. Like, that ain't no big ass secret. Like, I hate when bitches try to act like something just a big ass secret. Bitch, it ain't no big ass secret, hoe. We know what the tea is. Tammy tells Cece that there's some stuff in family that everybody don't need to know. Some shit you should keep to yourself. Some shit don't require all that extra. Some shit you just need to hush and marinate on. And Cece's just like, yeah, her and Kristen are arguing. And then Cece goes on to say that she don't give a fuck if Byra kids don't like her. And rightfully so. Like, shit, at the end of the day, bitch, I'm finna get married. And whether y'all are there or not, I'm still walking down the aisle. Like, y'all ain't to fix y'all issues with Byron and start taking them out on me. And just like OG said, it was issues before they even fell out. Before they even got on the show. So it's been shit. So it ain't just one person's fault. It ain't just one person's fault. Like, that's whack. Cece says that the way OG delivered it to Kristen was wrong, and she did not like that. OG received that, and it was not delivered that way. That is not the way that she delivered that information to OG. Cece says that she was not being malicious. Cece don't care. She's just like over Kristen. Like, bye, Kristen, girl. We don't give a fuck about you. Next, we see Phoebe, Kristen, Vanessa, and Evelyn. They go have wine. Phoebe brings up the gag order coming about OG. I'd be happy when she addressed it, 'cause I'm tired of her bringing it up already. Like, okay, bring it, go handle that. If you felt that aggressive or whatever the case was, or you should have handled it that night when she asked you. You should have checked her answer right then and there. Period. But at the end of the day, Phoebe is reading. She's basically reading OG, saying, girl, you try to have you a baby, and then, bitch, maybe you can come for me about something, but until then, you can't. I think Phoebe is reaching a little bit, but she cute, she's spicy, so we'll see what she's giving at the end of the day. Malaysia goes to see her big cousin Byron to see if he was okay with Cece and the OG thing. She wants to know if he's okay with OG spilling the beans about Byron not being his biological son. And Byron stuck to his guns. He said, I mean, okay, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't care, that is my son. So it wasn't malicious and shit like that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. And he also says that, you know, Cece is not innocent in it. She plays a role. Duh. She's a woman. She has feelings and emotions and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, he pretty much said the same thing he been saying. So I don't even know what Malaysia was going there for. I don't know if she wanted this grown man to change his mind or to maybe, I don't know what Malaysia went there for. I thought that was stupid. But Malaysia has no storyline. She's putting herself in everybody else's situation. And at this point, I'm over it. But, you know, that's how the show ended. With her talking to Byron. So we'll see what it's giving. It was a little lackluster this week. So we'll see what they're giving next week. So anyway, guys, I'm going to finish my hair. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on all my social medias in the description section. Peace.